Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister, and this is the translation of that message that she sent to me. The translation reads like this. Hello Brother Nanshi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? There was a period in my life when things were really hard. I did not have any money. I did not have anything. So me and my husband, we were both working here in South Africa. So whilst we were working together, I then got fired. So after I had gotten fired, that was when my husband continued working. So my husband, he then started dating another woman. To make even matters worse, this woman that he was now dating, she was the daughter of his boss, so you can just imagine that she was the one who had all the money in their relationship. So she started controlling my husband. My husband will even talk with him even when he was at home. They would even call each other, and the woman was very demanding. And when I confronted my husband, he then said, "What do you want me to do? Because he's my boss's daughter, I have to do whatever that she wants, otherwise I'll get fired." The day that my heart was broken, it was when I saw a video of them. They were together in bed, and I confronted my husband, and my husband, he then left and he started staying with her. And it was even painful because there were many times that my husband's girlfriend would even send me some money because I did not have any food or anything. I will go to the ATM and I will collect the money. I just had to accept everything. It really broke my heart. Brother Nashi, when I saw that my husband was not returning back to me, that was when I thought of fighting for my marriage, and I went to this other prophet. So this prophet, he was a red garment prophet, and most of the people, they were saying that this man, he was very powerful. So being desperate, I went to that prophet, and he told me that I had to buy some oil. There is this other oil, it is red in color. It is sold mostly in the Chinese shops. So I went and I bought this red Lucky Charm oil. I bought that one, and he did some prayers for me and mixed the lucky oil with my body lotion. He had told me to buy a body lotion. I used that oil, and everything returned back to normal. My husband and his boss's daughter, then they started to fight because that woman was like, "You only want me because you want my money." And then they blocked each other. Then my husband returned back home. When he returned back home, I thought that all was going to be okay. That was when I started to notice that things were no longer normal. Like, I'll have a dream, and in my dream I would see this red garment prophet, and that prophet, he will be standing in front of me wanting to sleep with me, but behind him there will be a lot of men that will be waiting to sleep with me. So this prophet, he had since left South Africa and he had gone to Botswana. At that time, before I had started to have all of these spiritual attacks, like I was still speaking with him on Facebook, and after I had told him that I was receiving some spiritual attacks, Brother Nashi, he then stopped communicating with me as if I was the one that had done him wrong. Each and every time when I would wake up, I would find him making love to me, and then he would quickly disappear. Sometimes I'll be having dreams of my husband sleeping with me, and just when my husband will be about to ejaculate in my dream, then I will see my husband removing the skin on his face. And then I would see that this won't be my husband, but it will be that same prophet. And after he would have ejaculated, that was when the prophet will just leave my bedroom. And when I would wake up, I'll see the physical signs. I would actually see that there will be semen all over my private parts and on my stomach. So Brother Nash, I then went back on Facebook and I kept on reporting everything to him, everything that was happening to me. He only said hi to me only once and he blocked me. So after he had blocked me, I then started creating some ghost accounts. I created about 5 ghost accounts telling him that please come and rescue me. You need to help me because the oil that you gave me, It is the one that has created all of these problems for me. I am tired of sleeping with all of these men that I don't even know, you included. Please help me out with some prayers. But you would only open my messages, then you will just block me each and every new ghost account after I would have told him that it is me, the same woman whom he once assisted when he was still in South Africa. Then he will just block me. So he has since deleted his Facebook profile, because when I search for his name, I do not find him anymore. And Brother Nashi, I once spoke with someone who told me that this prophet there in Botswana, he has his new church. They told me that his church, it is just out of Gaborone in Botswana. And at that church, I am really feeling scared that maybe he is doing the same things to the other women that comes to his church, because ever since I have started going to the Pentecostal church, trying to get my deliverance, I started going to church. This was last year in May, but then I just felt bored because the deliverance session, it was taking forever. That was when I stopped going to church. The whole of last year, I was not going to church, and the spiritual attacks, like, it was not a lot. And this year, that was when the spiritual attacks came back. And when they came back, Brother Nashi, and now that they are back, I can't even find any rest at all. When I saw that these spiritual attacks, they are now back, that was when I started going to church. I started going to church again. This was in April when I started going to church. But each and every Sunday, what happens is that when the pastor is praying for me, I can feel like there will be a dark spirit, a demon that will be leaving my body. But after I would have left church, when I returned back home feeling good, thinking that at least God has delivered me, the moment that I go to bed, then I'll see the prophet. And when this prophet, when he comes to me, sometimes he will be even laughing at me, saying that even if you try to go to get delivered in church, you are not going to get delivered. This is what he told me. He said that I am using you and I will keep on using you whenever I sleep with you. The sperms that I leave on your body, those are what calls customers to my church. So this man, whenever he sleeps with me, then it means that there will be a number of people that will come to his church so that he can pray for them and so that he can give them money. So I want people to be very careful when they go out to receive some prayers that they don't understand from these white garment prophets, worst of all the red garment prophets, because they are not good at all. This man, after he assisted me, he has since abandoned me. And what pains me is that he told me that he is using me, even though he is there in Botswana. He is using my body to get customers to his church. If there is anyone who is willing to assist me, I'll be following through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our dear sister right there. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo.